Hey guys, today I wanted to film an update on my fig cuttings. So out of all the cuttings that I propagated, these are the only ones that don't have roots or have very little root systems to where I feel like they need a little bit more time. This is the only one that I saved to be able to work on with you guys. So I'm transplanting it into this pot, and the first thing I'm gonna do is fill it up with some potting mix. I think whenever you transplant fig trees, the potting mix doesn't make that big of a deal compared to when you're propagating them. This potting mix has a mixture of peat moss, vermiculite, perlite, compost, and a little bit of sand and some coco coir. This is a yellow long neck variety. And then I'm gently going to pull my fig cutting out. And look at all those roots, you guys. The roots come all the way up to here, which is super cool to see. Look at that. It's so pretty. So now I'm going to repot it, making sure that the depth is right. So like right there. And then I'm gonna fill up the rest with more potting mix. Now, whenever you transplant them from your growing medium to your potting mix, you don't want to overwater them because they can still rot and die. So you want to give them a light watering when they really need it. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Now we have a little fig tree. Overall, it looks great. Now it's ready to take off. It has more room to grow and fill out. And in a few weeks, I'm pretty sure it's going to push out a few more feet of growth. In this tray, I have about 18 more fig cuttings that were transplanted yesterday, and they did really well. I've given them a light watering over the top, trying to make sure that they don't stay wet for too long. And the only reason I did that is because we had a high of 88 degrees. It was really hot out here, and I wanted to make sure that they didn't dry out, because whenever I have them in here, I have it closed up. So that helps to retain moisture. And now they have a lot more air to dry out the potting mix. So you want to keep them nice and moist without being overly wet. And some of these, for example, this one, doesn't have any leaves, but it had some really great roots. So I felt like it was ready to go, and it also has some buds that are starting to pop out. So oftentimes I don't wait to have them fully leafed out. I wait to see how the roots are doing. And if I feel like the roots are really filling out the bag, then I go ahead and I transplant them. I expect these will start taking off now that they have actual nutrients in their soil. They're getting a nice amount of water, and they have full sun to grow into.